Is Punjab growing into opportunity or a problem we can't ignore? Today we deep dive into population trends in your Punjab, jobs, resources and future cities. Quick facts, clear risks and smart solutions you need to know. Ready to decide? Opportunity or liability? Let's explore. What comes to mind when you hear the word population? It's more than just a number on a chart. It's about people, their lives, and the future of an entire region. Population, by definition, is the total number of people living in a specific area at a specific time. It shapes everything: the economy, education, healthcare, and the way resources are shared. Globally, India now holds the title of the world's most populous country. And Punjab, it makes up about 2.2% of India's total population. That might sound small, but it's a huge piece of the puzzle. Let's zoom in on Punjab. As of 2025, Punjab's population is around 31.2 million, placing it 16th among all Indian states. About 62.5% of people here still live in rural areas, while 37.5% are in cities and towns. But urbanization is picking up speed every year. Here's something interesting. Punjab's sex ratio is 895 females for every 1,000 males, which is below the national average. Now, let's talk about the big question. Is Punjab's population actually growing? The answer, yes, but barely. Back in 2011, Punjab had 27.7 million people. Fast forward to 2025, and it's at 31.2 million. By 2036, it's projected to hit 32.7 million. That's an annual growth rate of just 0.6%. One of the slowest in India. If I plot this on a line graph, you'll see the curve flattening out. Birth rates are dropping too. In 2011, there were about 5.11 lakh births. By 2020, that number fell to 3.81 lakh. At the same time, deaths have increased from 1.87 lakh to 2.29 lakh. Punjab's total fertility rate is now 1.6, which is below the replacement level of 2.1. That means, on average, families are having fewer children than needed to maintain the population size. Why is this happening? A big factor is migration. Many young people leave Punjab to study or work abroad, which lowers the local birth rate. Meanwhile, migrants from states like UP and Bihar move into Punjab, adding diversity and slowing down the population decline. If I show you a bar chart of in-migration versus out-migration, you'll see this push and pull effect clearly. Economic factors play a huge role too. With limited job opportunities, the youth migrate, but their remittances boost the local economy. Social factors matter as well. Higher literacy and changing aspirations mean families are choosing to have fewer children. Urbanization is another big one. Cities are growing faster because of better education and job prospects, drawing people away from villages. So, what does all this mean? Punjab's population growth is slowing, shaped by migration, urbanization, and changing social dynamics. But is this trend a challenge or an opportunity? That's a question worth exploring next. Now let's discuss about opportunities. Punjab's population growth rate is just 0.6% annually. But this slow growth is not a setback. It's a chance to focus on quality development. With 58% of people in working age, Punjab can leverage its demographic dividend for high-skilled jobs, IT services, and entrepreneurship, rather than chasing sheer numbers. Punjab's 3 lakh MSMEs already employ 11.58 lakh people. Digitalization and export incentives can make these businesses globally competitive without overburdening resources. Slow population growth means stable food demand, perfect for crop diversification, dairy, and food processing. Punjab leads India with 1,245 G-day milk availability and has attracted 1,225 crore in food processing investments. Urbanization and mega projects like the Amritsar-Kolkata Industrial Corridor and Ludhiana Airport can drive sustainable growth, supported by Rs 10,356 crore in FDI. Punjab's slow population growth isn't a challenge. It's a chance to build smarter, greener, and more inclusive prosperity.
Now let's talk about some liabilities.
If your fields glow like gold but your groundwater's falling, you're a region on the edge. If your cities swell but houses lag behind and roads lag behind, you're facing choices. If your culture lifts you but your finances weigh you down, you're ready to change the script. Punjab's story is simple: abundant strengths and clear challenges. 42% of people now live in cities, pushing housing to the limit, pushing roads to the limit, and pushing services to the limit. Nearly 1 in 4 workers still depends on agriculture, even as groundwater drops and soils tire. Unemployment sits at 6.1%, and women's workforce participation is too low. Both are untapped potential. Public finances feel the squeeze, and Punjab's share of national GDP has slipped from 3.7% in 1990 to 2.6% in 2022. But here's the pivot. Smart urban planning, efficient water use, better farm practices, and fiscal discipline can flip these trends. Invest in skills, support women at work, revive soils, and modernize cities. That's the roadmap. Punjab's fertile land, dynamic services, and vibrant culture are engines of renewal. The future favors those who adapt and innovate. Here's to a thriving Punjab. Bold journeys, abundant harvests, unbreakable spirit. Thank you.